Alright, hello again everybody, I'm Chef James from Ironstone Vineyards. Today we are going to talk about brines. Now a brine is something that you're going to put pork or chicken into to give it flavor and to make it more moist, right, through osmosis. That is how brines work. If you don't know what osmosis is, look it up on Wikipedia. It'll explain everything there to you, and I just don't have the time to explain it. But I am going to explain what we're going to put in a brine. So the first thing you want to have is some hot water for your brine. All right, that is going to be the base to it. And then we need salt, because salt is what is going to help along with that osmosis. So we add some salt here to our brine. And then from this, we want to add some brown sugar. So we've got sugar, water, and salt in our brine. Now this is your basic brine right here. Sugar, water, and salt. From here, you can move in any direction. You can put any number of dried spices, fresh herbs, dried herbs, garlic, onions, anything you want in here. Today, what we're going to be doing is a type of Southwest brine. So what I have is I've got cilantro that I've chopped up. I put that in there. I've got some chili powder. This is just plain dark chili powder. Ground cumin. Fresh garlic that we've minced up. Dry oregano, and we've got some chipotles here, same type of chipotles that we used in our salsa in the other salsa chef chat. So you can use, let's add some more in there. Those are chipotles in adobo. And I also have some Tabasco here because Chef James likes Tabasco. So we're going to put some, this is a chipotle Tabasco in here. This is going to add a little tang and a little more heat to our brine. Alright, so we'll give this a good stir. Then what you want to do from here is you want to take this brine that we have here, our Southwest brine, and you want to put it on a stove in a pot, and you want to bring it to just under a boil. You don't want it to boil, turn the heat up. Once you see that it's getting hot, take it off the heat and stir it up. And what that's going to do is it's going to dissolve the sugar in your brine. Salt will dissolve in water that's any temperature. Sugar, the water has to be warm or hot to dissolve it. So you want to stir that brine up when it's hot. Make sure we get that sugar dissolved in the water. Then you're going to want to cool it down in an ice bath or just let it set out all day and let it come to room temperature. You can make this in the morning and then brine your chicken at night. This is definitely a 2-day process. You're going to want to make your brine. And then we take our chicken, our whole chicken or pieces of chicken or a pork loin or pork chops or whatever, and you put those in a container that has a sealed lid on it, and you pour your brine over that after it has cooled. You don't want to pour the hot brine on your food because that might breed some nasty bacteria. So we want this stuff to be room temperature or colder. We pour it over our chicken. If we do a whole chicken in a brine, you're going to want to brine that overnight. If you do pork chops or individual pieces of chicken, you might want to brine it in the morning and cook it at night. The smaller the piece is that you're brining, the shorter amount of time you're going to want to brine it. So if you have a large piece of meat, longer time, shorter, or smaller, shorter. So there's no reason to flip these things in the fridge while they're brining like you would a marinade. It's not necessary. Another thing that you can do with this is they make those little fancy injectors, right? They're like big syringes. You can do that as well. Before you submerge your chicken or your pork into your brine, you take your syringe, you pull out a little bit of this and inject it into the muscles of the chicken or the pork, and that also works really, really nice. So from there, you brine it, and then afterwards you can cook it any way you want to. You can roast it, you can grill it, you can smoke it. You're going to find that your chicken is going to be more moist, it's going to have lots more flavor, and it's going to be really, really good. You're not going to have any of that dried out chicken that I'm sure you guys have already had at summer barbecues this year. So, brining chicken, brining pork, really, really good thing, really easy, not very time consuming. I hope you try it. Until next time, thanks.